Okay, so we're looking at strengthening the hip joint. Now we worked on mobility. One of the best movements here for improving strength in the outside of the hip, inside of the hip, glutes. Probably my go-to for pretty much anybody who's got any hip issues. I'm going to use this, but you can use a door frame, you can use a chair, you can use a sofa, anything you like. The idea for this one is, I'm going to go onto one leg. I'm using just this to help me balance. Everything stays in line, knee just on the outside of my foot. So this hip is starting to have to work to balance. I'm going to take this hip and I'm going to drop it down to the floor as far as I can go and feel a stretch on the outside of my hip. Pause there for about 5 seconds. Then I'm going to do the opposite and I'm going to open it up. I'm imagining I'm trying to push my foot through the floor and open here. So I'm doing the opposite and opening my hip, 3 to 5 second pause. You can see my leg having to work to balance. Then back down. Feel the stretch on the outside of the hip. Then back open, push my foot through the floor, open through my hip. 3 to 5 seconds. It's important for this one that the movement comes through the hip area and I'm not turning my upper body. I'm turning through my hip and my upper body will just follow. If you do this right, you should get a cramping sensation on the outside of that hip and it will feel tight as you open up there in the front of the hip, okay, which is what we're looking for. We're trying to improve the mobility and strengthen the joint at the same time, and hips are the powerhouse of the body, so the stronger, more mobile and stronger we can get those, pretty much the better everything else is. So work on those, again, 10 each side, work slow, 5 second pause at the bottom of each movement, and after a month, you'll be amazed how much better your hips will feel.